My advice for anybody considering engaging with lawn care, finally putting up their own spreader and hiring an expert, winter is the time to get your yard right. Oftentimes I talk to a lot of homeowners who don't really understand this area. I think Greenville, the upstate, is getting labeled as all these snowbirds coming here to enjoy what I consider the perfect amount of every weather. Talk to me about this area specifically and what it is in terms of grass and why it's so complicated.
It's called the transition zone.
Transition zone.
And we're living at the foothills of the mountains, but we're not in the mountains and we're not at the coast. Some days we may get 3 seasons in one day. It's foggy, rainy in the morning, and it's hot, and then that night it's 30 degrees. So, I mean, it's kind of a roller coaster for trying to grow grass in this.
I would hate to be a weatherman.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in specific to having a good yard, one of the things I've noticed, I'm driving down a neighborhood, and every neighbor has a different type of grass. I don't think that's common in other places. In fact, that is not as common in other places. So, when everybody is wanting to have a good yard, they commonly look at their neighbors. The grass is always greener right on the other side. So why is it so complicated? And when you kind of reference all the weather implications in terms of all these different grass types that can survive here and the complexity it takes from a lawn care expert to take care of it.
Every yard is completely different. And whether you've got a fescue front yard, Bermuda back, or vice versa, or you've got Bermuda and your neighbor's got Zoysia, those are not going to look the same. This is like the melting pot of grasses.
Somebody told me one time that in the upstate, we can grow every kind of grass, kind of. What's unique about what we do at Grass Nerds is that we design our lawn care programs, meaning our weed control and fertilizing, specific for grass types. It's important to us to treat each grass as its specific type and not just have one blanket program for that.
That's a disconnect a lot of people have is fertilizer. I just treat the grass as grass. We'll just fertilize it. And we
right. And it's important for us, we take inventory of that grass type so that if there's ever an issue, we're tailoring custom solutions for that grass type. Because you're right, it could be totally different for a fescue yard versus a Bermuda yard. There are a lot of companies that do lawn care well, and they have really good scientists per se creating these programs. But I feel like the industry kind of creates these programs to fit a huge amount of area, like the whole Southeast per se.
Yeah.
And the transition zone is just one part of the Southeast. And so I feel like where we generate a lot of success and momentum is we're not trying to create a program that covers the 75% of yards that fit that profile. It's like, no, we're going to take inventory and specific measurements of your grass and design a specific lawn care program for it.